As we recognize September as Cultural Heritage Month, it's important to embrace all elements that make up Chamorros and Carolinians. One tradition that makes our people unique is the knowledge of canoes and navigation. The 500 Cells program is committed in not only preserving the canoe culture, but teaching it as well. Director Emma Perez says their name explains it all.
So 500 Sails gets its name from a first-person account from 1565 when a Spanish galleon was approaching the Marianas. And during the day, and this first-person account describes how their galleon was surrounded by 500 sailing canoes. That's the vision.
The purpose of 500 Cells is to bring back the Chamorro canoe culture, and with the help of Carolinian master navigators who share their knowledge, it is very slowly coming back. According to Perez, they can't help but wonder.
So we were focused on revival. And then the question came up in the last year, Hafa'idza, what if? What if we'd never lost the canoes here in the Marianas? What if, when Spanish colonization happened in the late 1700s, the canoes were eliminated? What if they were still here? What would it look like out on the water? And remember, there were 500 sails on one day in one place. This lagoon would be full of canoes. We would be a unique place in the world where people could come and sail on traditional canoes. We'd have a healthier population. We'd have more fishermen. We'd have oceanographers and microbiologists. We'd have more people in the Coast Guard and in the Navy.
The goal now is to infuse the traditional canoe culture with modern teachings.
And it's not easy because it doesn't always fit with Western constructs. It's very, very difficult. But we just keep holding on to the what if that hadn't been gone, you know? And so I often challenge, especially if I'm talking to the youth in a school, what would be different? And I encourage you all to think about that. What would be different? And how can we help not just revive, but make this place the way it should be if we hadn't lost our canoe culture?
Emma runs 500 Cells with her husband Pete, who says they are expanding their services with a cultural maritime training center, which is in the works.
What that facility will do is it will allow our youth and adults to come in and get the training they need to have jobs on the water. So like a 6-pack license with a sailing endorsement, that's one. We teach sailing and voyaging. We teach boat building. And so people who go through the program can become boat builders. They can take the public out and our tourists out on the water for a really fun ride. We have people learning how to teach swimming, and we have people learning how to be lifeguards.
The forthcoming Cultural Maritime Training Center will also have direct lessons from master navigators.
And then we have a special track, which is traditional navigation taught by Carolinian master navigators. And that is just a really rich cultural treat, really, for someone to learn from these people how to navigate in the ancient way on the water. That's not why you're going to make money. That's just what you're going to do for your personal satisfaction.
500 Cells has just recently partnered with the Bank of Saipan to exhibit their canoes and inform customers of the program.
So the exhibit, will be on display throughout the rest of this month, and we're inviting the community, everybody, to please come down, take a look at it, learn a little bit more about what 500 Sails does for the community here, and hopefully to become part of this great organization.
The Bank of Saipan is located along Beach Road, Oliai, next to the former mayor's office.